It is no secret that I am not a Pinterest kind of mom. It looks great. Hats off to you if you are. But I am not a project, set up lots of things to moving pieces and clean up type of person. But I love to add some Christmas learning to our homeschool. Whether it's just Christmas themed or learning about Christmas, I love it. So today I'm going to share with you 5 super low prep, some of these I wouldn't even say there is any prep other than a click, ideas that are also very low key. They're not elaborate, short, simple ideas that can definitely be expanded if you want, but you can also just keep them really simple. Okay? So the links for all of these will be down there, as well as a few other ones that I'm not going to talk about, but they'll be down there as well, so go check that out. The first one is one that we did last year, and this came from Teachers Pay Teachers. There are probably other ones out there, but this is the one we used, and it's called Christmas Roll a Story. You're going to take your dice, roll it, and you're going to roll it 4 times to get your character, set, time, place, and the conflict. Now, we did this in a couple of different ways. The first way, after we rolled and found out what we were doing, we did a popcorn style out loud. So I would start the story, or one of the boys would, give a couple of lines to the story, next person goes. Again, low, like all I did was download this, and then that we did it. There was no other prep in this. And that's all we did. Now, another way we did it was for each, after we rolled it, we all took the same 4 topics, hopped on Google Docs, and wrote our own versions of it. And then we read them, out loud to each other. We also did one where we did that, the popcorn style, but written. There are lots of ways that you can have fun with this idea. It can be as simple as just doing the story out loud. Not only is there the creativity side that they're going to be using, but they're also developing those skills of including vivid details, the art of oral storytelling, which, as a culture, we don't have much anymore. So they're learning those skills, and it's just a lot of fun. The next one is something that I shared over on my Facebook page recently, which if you don't follow me over there, again, the link's down there. But it was something that I found back in the spring, and I saved it. I was so proud of myself for remembering that I still had it. But it's from Smithsonian, their Folkways collection, which are just it's their music section of Smithsonian. And this one is a holiday music around the world. There are 56 songs from 24 nations, and they show on the map, and then you just click them. They're short songs, and that can be as simple as you want. You can make it go so it just automatically plays them all, or you can choose which ones you want to listen to. Turn that on, leave the laptop or whatever you're listening on up, so that as kids want to, they can wander over and look, and that can be enough. Really, Christmas, adding something Christmas on doesn't have to be much. It can just be as simple as that. Now, if you wanted to take that idea and go a little bit further, which we will, but again, super simple. For each location, it does show it on the map, and you can zoom in on it. We will open up that location in Google Maps. We'll look at the photos that come up on the left-hand side. Where possible, we will drop the little orange man in and walk around the area. We love to do that. We just finished our unit inspired by Luca, and we walked all around the Italian Riviera. It was so much fun. So we will do a little bit of that. But again, all combined, listening to the song and in Google Maps, maybe 5 minutes. Now, before I go any further, I do want to share that I recently set up a 5-day Christmas homeschool planning challenge. Every day you get 1 email with short activity, 15 minutes or so, max, in order to plan out some Christmas fun for your homeschool. Low-key ideas like this, these kind of ideas. And so if you are interested in that, the link will be down below. I'd love to have you. And speaking of something I've created, I'm not going to go into show this much because my next video will show it a little more. But I have a pop culture Christmas little unit that we're going to do. We will do it kind of as a wedding basket. About 20 minutes each day. We are starting it right after Thanksgiving. We did a version of this last year, and then I kind of revamped it for this year. Like I said, I'm going to show more in my next video, so if you're interested, stay tuned. But it has some different things. There's some readings to do each day, writing prompts, Christmas activity, some ideas if you want to do even more things. Great. The link for this will be down there right now. When the video is put out, I will try to remember to link it down there as well, but you'll also be able to find them on my channel. But this just kind of, every idea on here is easy, no prep, low prep ideas. It gives me some structure to make sure that I incorporate all the things that I want to do. Easy way to do that. If you want something smaller, another idea for you would be writing prompts. Now, if you Google for Christmas writing prompts or winter writing prompts, you're going to be overwhelmed by the number that are out there. I would tag on like whatever kind of grade-ish your kids are in. These can be done in a lot of different ways. So, like I said, in my pop culture unit, we are doing writing prompts each day. I told the boys we'll set the timer. My boys, I'm going to do 10 to 15 minutes each day. They're middle school, they can do that much. For younger kids, I would totally go 5 or 10 minutes. The idea is just to get them the creativity going. And again, if you want to do one as oral, go for it. When they are done with these 5, we're going to pick one and edit it, fluff it out, make it fuller, more to it. And that'll be great. But if you don't want to do that, don't. There can be this real, I'm not sure if pressure is the right word, but between Instagram and Pinterest and blogs and channels, there can be this pressure to feel like you have to do this whole elaborate thing, and it doesn't have to be. For a long time, I avoided adding things like this on because I felt like I wasn't doing it well if I didn't do all the things. And I'm not an all the things type of mom. And you don't have to be either. And if you are, great, take one of these and add on to whatever else you're doing. Take all of them and add on to it. Whatever, it's fine. Just don't let the idea of what others are doing define how you have to do it. Anyway, back to the writing prompts. Another great way to do it, if you have a kid who doesn't really like to write, or you just want to add variety, grab the crayons and give them the prompt and have them write, or have them draw instead, or the paintbrush, or chalk pastels, whatever you want to do. Just have fun with it. One last idea is to go grab my list of Christmas and wintry documentaries, shows, and grab a blanket, head to the couch, and spend some time watching. You could do something every afternoon, or start off every morning that way. Pick once a week and do something. The list has all kinds of things. So there are ones that are shorter, 15-20 minute things. Again, about Christmas, winter, snow, countries in the Arctic, the Antarctica, the Arctic, whatever, just all kinds of cold weather stuff. But there are also longer ones, like there's one from PBS about the history of the song Silent Night. There's Rick Steves' European Christmas, which is absolutely fantastic show. If you watch nothing else and you have kids who are like 3rd or 4th grade or older, definitely watch that. If you don't know who he is, he's a travel guy on PBS, but he mixes culture and history in while he's on location. Fantastic. If you have any other low-key, low-prep ideas, I would love to know what they are down below. I would love more ideas, and I would love for you to share ideas so others can grab them. So, I will see you in the next video.